What is up, the world? It is your friendly neighborhood float gator here, hanging out today, doing stuff and things on the ModSauce server. I hope you guys are having a good day. I'm having a really good day, and we've done a little bit of off-camera stuff and things, but then I started doing more, and then I started thinking, nah, I gotta get into the peeps, man. You guys get to see this stuff. So somebody said add some crops up in here, and I thought, you know what, that's a really great idea. So we've got like trees, and you know, this all looks really great. And I was like, why don't we just take out one of these trees over here by where this water, feature is that we added. And then I added a bunch of different stuff. So we got some carrots, potatoes, and then I got a bunch of Pam's HermitCraft crops. That's hard to say. Pam's HermitCraft crops, strawberries, rutabagas, onions, all sorts of stuff and things. And then I added a couple pieces of sugar cane back here. Now, it's really weird. It is super hard to stand on top of the hoed earth. The cultivated earth, because it's not a full block, so you float around if you stand on this stuff. It's kind of neat in space. So then also somebody was saying, you know, add a little bit of sugar cane. I thought, yep, sweet idea. So I want to do a little stepped piece. And then a couple of you guys left some comments about these elevator blocks. And some people were saying use a solid air block. And I've never seen this before. Here's one right here. Check it out, man. So solid air block from Secret Rooms mod. It's pretty easy to make. Let me show you here. Solid. Go. So here's a solid air block right there. Camouflaggy paste. I know it's camouflage. Camouflaggy paste you need to make. So pretty simple, pretty easy. And then some blaze powder and a bucket of water, and that's it. And you just place it, bam, and it's solid air block. So then that'll make this look like that. It won't grow. It'll be cool. Some of you guys also said that you thought these needed like an air block on top and stuff like that. I think these look amazing. I think they're super cool. A couple of people also were saying that like they didn't like the thin cover blocks or whatever. It's crazy, man. This is space. You need space. You need thin technology stuff and things. You need it. So it's pretty cool. I don't know. I like it. And then a couple of comments also suggested that we switch out the ash blocks and the basalt blocks, and we use these ash blocks. Let's go ahead and turn... Oh, now you can still see them. So we use these ash blocks. Wait a second. Did I discover a magic thing? Did I discover something magic? Hold on a second. Particles. Hold on a second. All. How come I'm not getting my particles from my armor? All right. I thought I just discovered that I could put it on decrease and see some particles and not the armor stuff. But I don't know. I'm not seeing it from the armor. And that might be actually because the server has been updated to a dev release because we're doing some testing and stuff and things and updates. But anywhoozle, so now we've got our vents. If we squirt down here, you can see a little bit better. Our vents have the ash block, and then that gives it a little bit of a texture, gives a little bit of that particle effect, and it kind of looks like air's going through it or whatever. So I thought that was pretty cool. Oh, something else that I did. Check this out. So you know how, let's go down here. So you know how down here I can fly? And we're pretty sure that this is based off of the spin thrusters, because I couldn't do this before we got the spin thrusters. And once we put the spin thrusters on, then I could do this, right? Remember you guys were there? We were there, all of us. Watch this. Wait, it's not doing it. What crap? So how come we're not doing it now? I was just doing it a minute ago. Float down. Squirt up. There we go. See, I can fly a little bit. Kind of sometimes, once in a while, because I added spin thrusters up here as well. So I added 9 spin thrusters. See, you can see I'm flying around. 3 on each side. 3, 6. Oh, wait. I added 12. 3, 6, 9, 12 spin thrusters. 3 on each side. And it seems to give you a little bit of an increased amount of gravity and allows you to fly around a little bit better. So, and the last thing that I wanted to talk about was that, somebody had commented a few times that the hydrogen jetpack would allow you to fly like unencumbered inside of here. I tested that out. It's not the case. I don't know if it is in certain versions of the game, but not in ModSauce. So, all right, what we were doing here next was I was going ahead and getting this tunnel piece set up kind of with the same aesthetic that we have up there as well. So just using the, what is it called? Resonant exchanger. And exchanging these blocks out. And we're going to do the same thing we did up there. We're probably going to need a couple more elevators. Oh, crap. But, yeah, so we'll need a couple more elevators to get this done. But I definitely want to use the... Wait, did I already do those? Holy crap, I'm amazing. I want to use the... I want to do the elevators the same way we did it before. And I think it's going to look great. I'm really excited about it. So, I'm going to be putting in a little bit more work in the next couple of days because I feel like we spend a lot of time on Station, and I'm having a really good time doing it. But I think I want to get it kind of finished up a little bit more. I want to put some more time in, I guess I should say. I'm not going to say how many episodes it's going to be before it's done or anything like that. But I definitely want to put in a little bit more time because I'm having such a fun time. Like, I love doing the aesthetic builds like this. They're so much fun. Like, it's just, I don't know. After we did the haunted house, man, that was it. Oh, wait, you know what we should do? Let's pop those off. Secret trick that's not a secret at all. So then now when we place these guys, they'll all place the correct way. All right. So we're going to go ahead and place it. Why? Why do you hate me, ladder? So we're going to go ahead and place these guys. Get these ladders done. We are going to kind of work on a couple of different things, I think, today. I want to get the donut opened up a little bit and get some glass put in there. And I also want to kind of start working on a command center too. Wait, Slip. Why don't you pay attention, man? I want to start getting a command center going too, some sort of like control area. So that's going to be down here. And I think that we are eventually also probably going to start adding some machines and other stuff and things up in the donut area. But I'm not sure exactly how that's going to look. So what does that mean? That means that now I got to do some work, going to do a little bit of stuff and things, and I'll BRBs. There's a hole. It's a terrible hole. It's fixed.
ModSauce.
And we're back, and stuff and things are absolutely happening. So this looks pretty great, right? Wow. I think this looks amazing, guys. I'm really excited about the way this came out. We definitely got, more stuff and things to do, I think, but yeah, check it out. So added a bunch of the carpenter's wedge slopes in, and just kind of like started sculpting and seeing what I could get done, and then this is kind of what happened over here. And so, especially, I like these windows right here a lot. I love that little, like, I don't know. I just love the shape of it. It's really, really cool. So, yeah, we got a bunch of open windows now. The more stuff and things we do on the inside and the more we open up this space, the thing that kind of stinks about it is that we can see how ugly the outside is. So it means a dreaded spacewalk. So, also got this going over here. Let's just squirt down inside of there. Ooh. So it didn't really do anything with the absolute bottom section here. Also, all the way inside of here now, for some reason, I have the ability, like, complete and total, like, flight, like real Earth gravity type flight going on inside of here. I don't know why it is. I haven't got any of the thrusters around in this area at all. So, but it's really cool. It made it a lot easier to do the work in here. So, up inside of here, like in these points, this is something that we would add probably a similar effect to what we have over here. Something like that, but a lot more carpenter's work going in. When I'm doing the building in here, I'm absolutely mindful of the color situation. I understand that we're very muted. It's like a lot of gray tones and stuff like that. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about what we're going to do if there's a way that we can change that a little bit. Now, it kind of stinks because I think in a real space station, you're not going to see like lots of colors. You know what I mean? Like, I kind of am modeling this after, I don't know, man. It's just the theme is coming along, but I hear you. The people who are talking about the color, I hear you guys. Like, I'm listening. I definitely can see what you're saying. So, but we got a little bit more work to do. So over in here, and it is a little bit difficult to do this stuff because when we add blocks on the outside, or when we take away blocks on the inside and have to add these wedge slopes, we actually have to add blocks on the outside in order to do that. So that makes it a little bit difficult because we're kind of screwing up what the outside looks like. And then we're going to have to go out there and spacewalk. Hello, lag. Thank you. So, yeah, but definitely starting to look cool. I'm really liking what we got going on in here. So we got 3 more of the halls to do here to go ahead and get these guys finished up. And then I was thinking about doing the command center today. I think that's what I had said. But I feel like we're going to focus... We're going to have more of a donut focus today. I think that this level is something that we really need to get working on. So I think we're going to focus on the donut. Hello, lag. Thank you. But yeah, I like the way this hallway looks. And when you get it opened up like this, like, it just really changes the look of the build. Also, the way that this kind of works, where I'm using the marble and then the 2 glass and then 3 glass and then glass, marble, glass like that, it almost gives it an optical illusion like it's taller than it is wide, which is kind of a neat thing. Like, it's just, I just kind of noticed it when I was looking at it. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Like, when you look back like this, I think that looks sweet, man. I'm definitely excited about it. Definitely. So, going to continue on doing all the 7 things. Hello, lag. Thank you. And yeah, so going to finish up the rest of these 3. Then I think I'm going to do a little bit of work on the donut, and then I'll BRBs again. So, BRBs, peeps.
ModSauce.
And we're back, and I started playing around with some stuff and things for the colorists. And yeah, so started playing around with some of the chiseled glass here and some of the blue stained glass. And honestly, I really didn't like it. I didn't like it very much at all. So then I tried to add a little bit of color. So you started using these guys. So these are the colored blocks of redstone, the light blue frequency ones. And when I got to that, I was like, yeah, it's kind of cool, maybe. And then I started adding in these factory blocks underneath the lights, which actually might be a cool theme throughout. We can just go ahead and add these guys in. And I kind of like it. It adds a little bit of texture. It's not bad. It's definitely a thing, or could be a thing, I think. But then what happened was this happened. So I added in some of the stained glass, white stained glass, and then I started using these glowstone black frequencies for the cover strips and nooks. And every time I see this, I just think like, like, I don't know, I just love the look of it. And I think that we're not going to go with color, guys. Like, I really wanted to. Like, I was like, God, because I like to do that in my builds, you know. I like to use like 3 different colors normally in any build at minimum to try to theme it out, to try to give the build a theme. And I just don't feel like it does. I don't think it works up here, man. Where is that white glass? Come here. So yeah, I just don't think it really works up here. I don't think that it fits the build. I don't think it fits the theme, and I can't make any apologies for it, man. It's just the way it is. So too bad, colorists. You lose. So we're gonna be sorry guys. I think we're gonna adding in a little bit more black and white, and then we'll see what happens. Maybe we will get into some sort of more color in the future. But for now, this is what I think looks really good. I really like the look of that hallway. I think if we were to extend that theme throughout, it would be a really, really cool looking build. Like, kind of get that black and white color going on. So, also, I went ahead and, is this the guy I did it on? Let me see if I can see on the outside here. So, oh, that's not the guy. Where's the guy I did it on? So one of the tubes too, I also, see if I can get out here. I went ahead and came out here and did a little bit of a spacewalk and added some wedge slopes out to the outside of it too. And I think it really turns it up. Like, I think it really looks cool like that. So we're going to be working, because, I mean, as we get to building, like, we're going to be adding a lot more stuff on the outside too. But if you look at these guys compared to that guy, I mean, it looks so much more modern. I just think it's way cooler. So I like that. We're going to go with that on the outside of there. But I thought I'd bring you guys back right now so that we could start to get the donut done. So let's go ahead and I'm thinking something like this. Let's get this glass in here. Now, if we did that, and then we grab these guys. Oh crap! That's not what I want. Turn the radius down a little bit there, and then paint this like so. Perfect. Like that. So then, if we do something like that, and then we were to use the theme that we've created now. I don't know. I might like the open window better. For this part, I may like that big open window better, just because then it's like a viewing platform type deal. You know, you can really see out. Although the funny thing is about it is that you are seeing out to nothing. I mean, there's the way that the Earth and the sun and everything rotates, you're never going to see anything there. So yeah, maybe we'll figure out that we'll use the theme here. And then, I don't know, not like this. In this area, I think we're going to do like that. So then, let me just take a look here and think. If we add, we have to kind of be, I don't know. I have to take a look at what we're going to be doing there. So I'm just going to start kind of painting, getting some ideas here. Using the resonant exchanger to do this stuff is like unbelievably cool. It makes it so much easier to do. So if we head out, what does that look like out here? So it's kind of cool. We got our thrusters in the wrong spot, kind of. Also, we got to fix this up right here from where we screwed that guy up. So we may have to think about moving the thrusters into a different spot. I don't really know. Maybe just along the top and the bottom. I think we're going to add a lot more of those too. And I can't remember if I told you guys, I got to AFK on the moon for like forever in order to do that, to get that stuff. So, all right, we got this window. We got an idea of what stuff and things are going to look like. I'm thinking to make it look really good in here, what we're probably, oh my god, I'm out of space. What we're probably going to have to do is slope this out like so. And then if we probably want to make it modern looking, we would do like this, guys. We go ahead and add this block in so like that. Add a block in here like so. Doesn't even matter really that we change the outside. But whatever, it'll help us when we're outside to understand like what it is we're building out there too. All right, so squirt those guys in there like that. Bam, bam, perfect, perfect, perfect. Like this. And then for these, we probably want to go with this block. And this will really turn this up. Like when you start adding in the carpenter's blocks, man, it really turns up the detail. Perfect. Perfect. And then let's just go ahead and chisel out some more of those guys. Like so. Bam. Like that. So now it's starting to look like a thing. You see what I'm saying? Now if we were to go ahead and add, I don't know. See, the thing is now I've kind of created this theme where wherever we have these lights, we've been using those factory blocks. So maybe that's something that we don't like. I don't know. I can't decide. Let me see it over here again. Yeah, I like it here. I like that. That it adds that little bit of darkness. But I'm not digging it on the floors, really. So, all right, anyway. Oh, and yeah, that looks way better. Check it out. If you're back here and you can see right through there, that looks great. That's perfect. All right, sweet. So maybe we would go ahead and just light this up like so. Add a little bit more detail like that there. See, it's a sweet looking little window, man. It's totally cool. So over in here, if we add some more wedge slopes like this, we start to get a little bit more of an effect. But then that kind of means maybe we want to have glass here like that. Hard to know, hard to tell. That's the fun, man. We're experimenting. It's amazing, you know, like this. Like so. And then are we going to just continue this? Let's take a look at what this looks like real quick. Now we could do those. Yeah, you know what? That's nice because what we have here is we have the flat texture of the regular marble and then it kind of breaks it up with this. So yeah, not bad. What happens if we, oh yeah, we can't do that. What happens if we do this? What? No. Silly? Like this? Nah, it doesn't do it for me. Just checking the different texture there. All right. So I think what we're going to do, play around with some stuff and things over here. I feel like I need to spend a little bit of time fixing all these hallways, completely changing those around, and then going on the outside and doing all of the outer parts of the tunnels too. Now the next thing I just want to always check, and I have been checking this as I've been working, super important, just making sure everything's still sealed. So you can see like I've in the upper left there, I've lost a lot of air just because I've been opening and closing the base up a ton. But yeah, everything's still sealed up, which is great. And if you are building in space, I would definitely recommend when you start making changes really quickly, every time you make like a little bit of a change, when you talk about changing the outer walls, check and see, make sure all your stuff and things are sealed, because if you have a problem, like I'm just anticipating that, you know, you get excited, you start doing a huge amount of building, man, and then all of a sudden you notice that your O2 is going down, and then you have no idea where it is that you made your mistake. You know what I mean? But so far, so good. I'm really actually pleased. From what I had read on the forums about, or on the wiki about how the auction sealers work, I wasn't expecting them to work with carpenter's blocks and stuff like that in a lot of this class. So it's cool that it is. But yeah, so going to work on the tunnels. Going to get these all finished up, the insides and the outsides, Time to put on some tunes, maybe watch some videos, and I'll be RBs.
ModSauce.
And we're back. And I got to tell you guys, now that I've been working on this level, like, I am really getting into this build. I'm really, really excited about it. Like, it's just coming into its own. It's just becoming a thing as I do it, you know? It's kind of funny how these happen. It happened like that with the haunted house, too, where you're just building stuff, and then suddenly, like, it's a thing. Like, it just happens, man. So, all right, we're just going to finish up this window here. Are we out of wedges again? No way. Seriously? And no, that's not what we need. This is what we need. Bam, bam. So, oh, there we go. No, man, perfect. But yeah, so, what was I saying? I don't even remember now. Oh, the build is coming into its own. It's just like, I don't know how to describe it. It just becomes better and better. And emergency mute. I apologize. There was emergency mute there. Whether or not I actually did it, it's hard to know because it's all in post-production. So, all right, here we've got our windows. We're good to go there. Now, one of the things that was happening that was a little bit weird was as we were doing this, we were losing. Oh, come on, game. Become a game. As we were doing this, we were losing. Or had broken off a couple of the spin thrusters, so I had to kind of move them around. And that actually means I need to build some more. I want it to be uniformed and really, we want it to be symmetrical. So I need to add 2 more to each side, so 2, 4, 6, 8 more of those guys. And that means that we got to spend some more time on the moon. The ones that I added up here you can see we've got 3 on each side. It took me about a half an hour of AFK on the moon to get all that stuff. It's one of the resources, the meteor rock stuff, it's one of the resources in game that I am very much least happy about having to harvest. So, because there's really no way to farm it. Like, it's just unfarmable. So, I'm just going to do a little bit of a check right now and spin around here to make sure the outsides all look good. And they're all kind of symmetrical. I think on one of them I screwed it up. So, let's try to slow down a little bit. I think, yeah, this guy right here. So one of the tricks, too, that I was learning about is that it seems that in space you have more... obviously, it's in space in Minecraft, the Galacticraft space. But because there's no way in actual space that you would be able to move around by pushing, like by wanting to go in a direction. Like, there's just no way. But it seems that if you actually face the direction you want to go in and push forward... See, you can kind of get a lot more inertia that way than if you were to face this way and then like push left or right. It doesn't seem to work quite as good. So just a little tip there for you. But the inside of this is starting to look so great. Like, I love this design. I love the colors of it. I love the Stormtrooper. Like, it's got a total Stormtrooper vibe going on, man. We got to continue this. Like, now it almost feels like this thing is a little bit, you know, it doesn't have quite the same feel. And I think that we can add it really simply by going around and adding just some of these black cover strips. So if we were to just like, can we place them down right here? Not only do we get light or get the effects, but we get the light too. But adding some of these right here, it's just going to tie it into the rest of the build, you know? And that's kind of like what I'm always thinking about doing. Like anytime I do a build, whether it was the pudding tower or the bound tower, a couple of things that I always go for, just so that you guys can kind of know, this is like insider information, man. I always go for a 3-color theme. So, and then in this instance, we're kind of breaking that theme a little bit, but what we're actually doing is going with like a white, a gray, and a black. So far, I don't know. We'll see what happens at the end. I have a couple of ideas to add a little bit more oomph. See, but right there, bam, we've already added, you know what I mean? So much, just adding that really ties it all in. If we go up to the top there, I don't know. We may leave that as is. I was actually thinking about in certain areas up here, it would be super huge pain in the butt. But I was thinking about adding more wedge slopes. It's like right here. See, we could pop this off and then, oh crap! Oh, now we're making a huge mess. It's a big disaster. So we could pop that off here. No, dude, that's not what we want. Wedge slope. Listen to me. All right, sweet, like that. Pop this guy. One of these, and then bam, we've got a little thing. See what we did there? We just added a little bit of something. You know, the other thing that's kind of interesting, I'm just discovering this now, is when the area depressurizes. All right, check that out, man. All right, watch this. all right. I'm just sitting here. I'm spinning with. See how I'm spinning with the station. Now watch when I break this and we depressurize. Bam! I start to turn. Isn't that crazy? So we can squirt that up there, and then in a second here, it should pressurize, and then I'll stop spinning. There it goes. See it? Isn't that cool? That's like a crazy cool thing I didn't know about. So right there and right. Actually, that might not be a bad idea. Oh no, wait. Hold on. Is that the center? See, this is there's some offs. Some stuff and things are off here. So we actually break that block out right there. No. Squirt this back inside of there. I like it better when it's not depressurized. It looks like we're missing it. Oh man, we got it pressurized for like a second there. All right, it looks like we were missing a block right there. And here what we actually could do, like that. Do we like that? It's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad at all. So like adding those effects, and it's those little carpenter's blocks effects. That's why I love modded, man. Like modded for me, I don't know. It's not necessarily even about, I don't know. I just love that there's so many different options. I find Minecraft building to be fun in vanilla, but I don't know. It's not that it's like more challenging, I guess, a little bit. You know what I mean? Like it is definitely a little bit more challenging. We'll pop these off. Glass inside. That's what we did, right? Like this and like this. We got our pressure back. It's so weird bouncing back and forth between the two states. Like so. And then we've added that little bit of texture, that little bit of change, and it totally makes everything better. Like it makes the build look so much more modern and just so much more polished, man. I love it. So I got all the, I think I showed you, I can't remember now. I got all the tunnels done, and I got all those windows done too. So just going to pop these up here like that. And we'll just do this last one real quick. I think I'm going to do it to the next level up here too. We're going to add some more to this as well. And I think it's going to really make this, it'll make the tower pop on the inside. We're going to have to figure out what we do on the outside too. I did all the outer tunnels or whatever. It's doing the spacewalking up in there. And that stuff, man, I got to tell you, that is the worst. Like, it is, I've talked about it before. I got to stop complaining about it when I'm in space. It's like, slip you're in space. You chose to build in space, man. Shut up. So, but it is the worst out there doing those spacewalks and trying to get stuff and things to happen. Like, because you like, you know, it's like when you were playing Mario when you were a kid and you'd like move the controller thinking it would make you jump higher or whatever. It's like that. Like you're like leaning to the left, trying to get over there. But all right, let's head out here so you can take a look. We should be able to kind of fly around. You know what we could do? We could just get onto here. It'll be a lot easier to see. So there we go. Oh, we can fly. Oh, we're in deep trouble. Oh, we're floating out in space. Get in there. Oh, baby, that was so scary. Holy crap-o. I don't know what happens if you, like, float out. So, let's go up. We got to fix our, like, caravan down on the bottom, on the bottom there. But these tunnels look a lot better. And what I'm thinking about doing is adding something to these pieces right here. I don't know. Can we stop, please, and get over here? So what I was thinking about doing was adding some covers right here. Like this, to kind of round this out. But what I'm worried about is then you won't be able to see through. So let's pop in here and take a look. So you can kind of see through still. I don't know. I don't know if we like it. I like the fact that you can just kind of see out all the way. But I definitely think that out here, we have an opportunity to make this less ugly. For sure. And that, something like this, I mean, that adds so much to it, man. Totally makes it better. Look. Bam. We've like totally made it a rounded edge there. It's awesome. We could actually take this and then extend it out another wedge and make this into like much more of a circle. So if we were to go ahead and like, let me see if we have some blocks here. If we were to do something like this and then go ahead and add these and then these, we're going to make it into more of a circle. It's going to look a lot better. So, but this building in space, man, it's killing me. Yeah, look at that. Already I can just see it like it's better. It's so much better. So I think we are going to add those on, even though we still get the effect that we want on the inside. We still are able to see out, and that's really kind of what you want. You're just able to kind of see out. It's a little bit. It doesn't have to be, you know what I mean? It's not like we need to be able to see out in order for it to work. When you're down here, though, yeah, it looks better when it's open. Oh, what am I thinking? You know what we could try? Let's go ahead and pop out here real quick. What if we were to use the glass right here? No, stop. Oh, it won't go in there? Are you serious? That suckles. No, we can't do that with that carpenter's block. Oh man, that would have been perfect. All right, let's head back in. So what I'm thinking about out here that I'm a little bit concerned about is, oh, we got to fix this up too. What am I even doing here, man? Is that I do eventually want to have like machines here, but I feel like we're going to have to be super creative with how it is that we fit them in. They're not going to fit in everywhere. They're not going to just be, you know what I mean? Like, we're going to have to be a little bit more creative. Now, what I was thinking about for the outside that I thought would be kind of neato would be to add some of the Ultimate Universal cabling and have it be exposed because it glows that green color. So let's just go ahead and check that out real quick. So if we just grab a Tesseract here, and then we'll just make sure it's configured. Oh, broke the base. Emergency. Fixed, solved, everything's fine. So if we were to go ahead and check this guy here, receive energy only mode, then let's grab some of the universal cable. This might be some of the color we were talking about earlier. It's going to be a little bit green, so I'm not sure how we're going to like this. So as we pop out here, just for the purposes of testings, now we might have to use the GalactiCraft cable, honestly, but just to see if that looks cool. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of it. Maybe under the floor, that would probably look better than having it out here like that. You know what I need really more than anything very quickly is a wrench. But under the floor might look a little bit better. I'm thinking. Give me the cable. Give it to me, the cable. And we square it back in. And we square it back in. Oh, also, I added some of this factory block and changed these out. And I think that really matches the build a lot better. I'm liking it. But the other thing that kind of stinks is that I'm trying to make a lot of progress on this, and the building and space part is what's killing me, man. It takes forever to get something done. I think here we're probably going to want to add another window, like so. And then that means that we would go like this to keep in line with our build. Go ahead and squirt some lights in here. And then we would take our wedges. Oh, wait, I had that right. And then we would wedgie this like this. And then add that next window in there. I don't think we're going to have, I don't know if we would have windows all the way around. I'm thinking no. But in each slot here, probably what I should do is go around and just decide. Like there would be a window. There would be a window. Oh, wait. No, wrong. Not there and there. Here and here. There would be a window there. There would be a window there. There would be a window there. And then that's how we're going to do the outside. Now, the inside here is where I'm thinking, I don't know if this is where our machine should go, or if eventually we're going to do something down here, like with a command center, something down in the bottom level. And I'm thinking this is probably going to be the best place to have all of our machines and all of that. I don't believe that I don't know how, if you were to take a rocket up here, like this is where the parachest comes down. It doesn't seem to have anything to do with where the space station arrival block location is. Because like you spawn here, then the parachest just comes down. And I want to build in here, but what happens if I build like on this area? Does the parachest just come down like on the top of the base or something? That's something we got to test out too. Obviously, we need more airlock controllers. I'm thinking about, I don't know if you can do these
these airlocks in a larger space. I'd love to have like a big one right here. So when you come down in the command center, you can like squirt up and squirt down, and it's like a huge, ginormous airlock. But I'm not sure if that's something that we can do. We can actually... Oh, I don't know if I have any more of those airlock frames. Let's test it out. Oh, I have another airlock controller. Let's squirt some of this stuff in here. Is it one word, airlock? It's 2 words? Wait, can't see. Too much stuff on things. Airlock frame. Oh, wait, we have 11 frame blocks. Is that enough? Perfect. Let's test this out right here, just for giggles right now, and see. We need more. Airlock frame blocks. 4. Is 8 enough? Let's check it out. Let's put our controller here. Will it not do... Oh, horizontal mode. Ooh. Did you just become a thing? Player within 1 meter. Oh, it does it. Yes, awesome. I'm within 1 meter. Oh, so you have to be like, oh, that is so cool. So cool. So if you want to come down into it, you got to come down here, and then it will open. No. So what we could do, we could try 2 meters. Let's try 5 meters. Now, if we're within 5 meters, it's going to be open. Oh, wow. I figured it was like a block as a meter. I don't think it works that way. Well, I like it. I think it's neat. We probably need to try to make it into a circle, which would be cooler looking. It's kind of weird. I wonder if we could put multiple airlock controllers so it wouldn't depend on which side you'd go near it. We can test that out real fast. Okay, so I think it opened for a second, and then this one made it close. Yeah, I don't think it's working. Or it might be that we have no air. No, I don't think that's it. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like you could do multiple airlock controllers. So we'll figure it out. It's totally doable. It's totally a thing that can be a thing. Don't worry. We're going to learn it. We'll set this guy back up. Players within 1 meters. Bam, bam. So we got our new airlock controller. We got a ton of stuff and things done today. And I think that this is just going to have to be it. I mean, it sucks. I wish we could get more progress on, but I feel like we did a lot today. So yeah, I hope that you guys had fun hanging out. I had a blast doing the building in here. I can't wait to get more stuff done on the station. If you guys like the build and you like the series and you want to show your support, feel free to share or hit the like button. Feel free to share your favorite of the video as you see fit. And may the stuff and things be with you.